Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another video. Today we're doing Kid A by Radiohead. Been looking forward to getting back into more Radiohead stuff, so it should be good. This one's been highly requested, and a lot of people. I've seen a lot of discourse about which is better between this album and what's the other one? There's another one I haven't listened to that seems to be like one of like the more polarizing ones in their discography in terms of people like really liking or not liking it. So I'm very excited. I think it's In Rainbows. I think I could be wrong. So yeah, we'll get into this one today, and then I think I'll do that one. That might be my pick for next week. Aside with the viewer picks. But yeah, let's get into it. First track is Everything in Its Right Place. It's 11 tracks. Yeah, like first like initial feeling was a little disorienting. I liked the what's it called? The synths on this initially. I'm trying to think like in terms of like the lack of emphasis on drums here with the backing also added to that more like mental looping, uh like feeling of like I don't know. I had like a suspended feeling a little bit. There was really big harmonic movements with that repeating minor pattern, and also it kind of locked me into like almost like a static state, like emotionally. Um, just initially hearing this, that like almost detached sort of vocal delivery was really like soft and clean. The processing on it made it feel like he was splitting into like almost multiple versions of himself in a sense. Different layers kind of push that sense of I guess disorientation a little further here. Just for me, in terms of like just how everything sounded, that those like short phrases felt almost like internal corrections, almost um, like a panic response, almost or trying to like control. And it was like, oh my gosh, like almost like one's thoughts. Almost it was really weird because like the song sounded really cold, but like calm at the same time, and it kind of gave a sense of uneasiness almost that I really liked. Actually, it was really interesting. Um, like almost like an unfamiliarity, but like also like a mood that kind of never really fully relaxed, kind of stayed on edge almost. Um, but yeah, I think the synth pads dominated a lot of the sonic space here overall. That steady sustain, and then like the duplicated vocals, like the pitch shifts, and the loops circling around the like main line of like the sonic soundscape here was really cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, great first track. Really interesting way to start. Kid A title track, track two. Okay. Um, really interesting chord movements on this. It was really like tight and restrained almost in a sense. That melody kind of bent around the overall production of this track instead of uh, kind of rising above it in a sense. The way a lot of typical tracks are in terms of like like stability with melodies and not creating like I think here it kind of created almost like a dull ache in terms of like the sound. Dom's voice was like barely, I don't know how else to say it, like human, I guess, because it was just like so heavily altered, and it kind of creates a distance between the listener and him in terms of, I won't even say really relatability, but familiarity. I think it just sounded really unique, really almost like alien or like robotic in a sense. So you're hearing more tone than personality here, which is probably really disorienting for some. The lyrics felt a little fractured, like almost like overheard phrases or like broken memory pieces. It was like just like altered, like shattered, and it's like a weird mixture of like almost like fear and innocence in a sense. Uh, Not really like storytelling per se, that people may be used to, just generally with music. I think the song overall gave me like almost like a submerged feeling. Um, it kind of forces you to like accept like a very unique style or approach musically, which is very interesting. I'm very interested to see how this like develops song to song. If like the whole thing's gonna be really different on this like bigger level, and this being the title track too, must be embodying uh, how I guess their identity at this point in time. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. Next track is the National Anthem. Trying to think what this into. the drums too. It was like stiff tight drums. Brass section. And that later like chaotic cluster. Was really cool. The texture overall became a little crowded sonically, but I really liked the chaotic element that the brass added. The whole song had a really nice gritty feel to it. Reminded me of some similar aspects of the first track. And that cycling bass riff really anchored everything together. And then those horns drifting away from like the tonal clarity of the track. And the repetition built up tension overall and really, helped build on like the core fundamental like sonic aspects of the track. The structure went from like a really controlled state to like fully unhinged, which was really cool. I guess like the noise like piling on kind of like was somewhat like a steady pulse in the track as well, which was cool. And then the like short lines about identity, presence, kind of it sounded like almost a commentary on like panic or like visibility almost. No real resolution in the track at all with that. And the voice staying in pocket while everything is like destabilizing was honestly very interesting. I don't know what like the overall like sound and like the focus on these specific aspects is trying to like point towards, but there's obviously like a greater purpose to it. Very interested to know why. That song felt very aggressive overall, like really openly aggressive. And the restraint in like the rhythm section made that noise like way sharper to me personally. That might be my favorite track so far. Actually, I really like that one. Interestingly enough, yeah. Track 4, How to Disappear Completely. I don't know what just happened.
That's not me. I go where I please. I walk through walls. I float down the living. I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. In a little while, I'll be gone.
gonna save favorites for the end of this album because I'm just starting to hear like greater and greater tracks right now. Honestly, a lot more weight to this one. Um, Definitely even more like much more emotional here. I think more clarity in the style of vocal like filtering and everything. Definitely adds to that. Adds more of the human emotion to it. Um, but yeah, overall, really harmonic sequence building here was really cool. With like more soft minor shifts, long phrasing, overall. So nothing's really like jolting. You're listening, at least for first time listening. Yeah, acoustic guitar, like the gentle strings and that overall ambient texture, which has been sprinkled throughout, but definitely present here. It just withdraws from that more like dense energy of the last song. Um, like that slow motion of the strings like gliding into the track was really nice. Really cool, like moment of clarity. I feel like in this album so far, so it hits a lot harder because a lot of the other parts felt more processed and like just heavily like altered overall. Obviously, like for like good reason. Um, and I'm kind of just interested overall to see how like the whole scope of this, how this fits in, because this feels like a very starkly different from most everything so far. uh it's like naked emotion, so yeah, it's just very different. From It's probably the clearest point on the album so far, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, it stands out almost immediately. um but yeah, I don't want to say it's my favorite right now and then hear the next track, but I really like that one. Treefingers, track 5. It's really calming. that's the point of that. I think that this is like almost a long pause in terms of like resetting. You know, like the way a lot of art's consumed, especially music. You know, you're thinking about a lot of, especially like the way I personally listen to music, especially listening to albums. You're thinking of a lot of like the value and meaning track to track as it's developing, and trying to like gauge a better idea of what the artist's intent is, and then also how like songs kind of bridge like to each other in like, you know, the order that they want to I guess introduce like everything. This song being such a long like psychological pause kind of like slows your thinking a little bit, makes you kind of just drift into like this long sustained note of like harmonic music, minimal harmonic movement. So because there's not a lot of moving pieces here, and it's so simple, almost meditative in a sense, with no like clear, you know, it's just an ambient synth. So like it's an ambient synth, you know, waves of it, no real rhythmic foundation to the track. Very simple layer rises and like shifts, so it's like nothing crazy's happening. It's a very like soft droning sound for the entire track. It resets you, so so whatever happens next, it could be redundant or it could be wildly different, but like you're not having as many, you know, racing expectations and thoughts as you may have before. You still have a good idea of what you've consumed up to this point, but this definitely kind of resets the tone in a sense, as opposed to, you know, building off the previous stuff. So it kind of like calms you down a little bit. I feel like personally, I could, you know, people might interpret it differently, but that's how I'm feeling right now about that one. So yeah, that was interesting. But that, oddly enough, that is like some of the type of music that I would definitely listen to, just like, you know, doing nothing, or just like doing work or something. It's just really calm. I actually like that one a lot. Track 6, Optimism. even know how to explain how like uniquely like, and it feels like deliberately different, more forward, unprocessed overall. This sounds, the shift's noticeable immediately. Steady drums, really really clean bass, uh, clear guitars overall. Moves through minor figures that feel really stable. More traditional phrasing in terms of just like the prose of the um, like song structure overall. Melody fits the chords really tight here, which was nice. I think the clarity overall is really deliberate. After like more murkiness and I wouldn't even say miscongruence, but like experimental, really altered sound like initially early on. A lot of lyrics about what like pressure and survival. Like almost chant like at some parts. The tone wasn't hopeful, even though it was kind of suggested through the lyrics. Really dry, grounded, really direct. Uh, yeah, very noticeable. It's like such a noticeable difference. Yeah, definitely one of the better songs for me personally. I really like that one too. That's probably, yeah, it's up there. Track 7 in Limbo. was interesting. So I'd say more so the initially, see, this is kind of like a mixture of like the two, I guess, distinct styles so far that have been really present. The earlier, and then from like the last track, the like newer introduced sound overall and style. Um, so well, we had the really soft percussion, the almost like wobbly guitars, um, and then like the scattered panning effects. Uh, Things started to feel like really slightly out of alignment overall. For me personally, there were keys drifting between phrases, in like the sonic layers, which was interesting but very different. Loose harmonic center overall, chord drifts, like without really locking in anywhere. Um, and then even the singing felt uh, almost lost in a sense, floating between like different melodic focuses of the song. Um, I think Thom made himself sound almost like unsure, uncertain, like on purpose. I think I think he arranged his vocals that way, and like alliterated a certain way on purpose, like almost sort of dazed delivery. Um, and I think even words were pointing more towards confusion and dislocation overall. It sounded like someone who couldn't orient themselves necessarily. That's kind of like the overall vibe I was getting. Um, but yeah, it felt really unsteady, and I think the track was trying to push you out of a traditional rhythm and like melody structure overall. That's what I got from this one. Uh, yeah, and then at the end it was like completely disorienting. So that's probably one of the most disorienting tracks on here so far. Okay, how far are we? We're 7 in. I'm gonna switch it to the app just to see if I can. I just want to like fully get the lyrics. I'm not missing anything. Track the drum sample on there was like almost trigger like. The looping with that synth figure that barely changed throughout the entire time. So catchy. Like, oh my gosh. I really like the production on that track. It's just a nice, cool little flip with the drums and the synth overall. You know, nice electronic beat. Simple but really frenetic in a sense. I liked his delivery. It had like a sense of urgency, and I don't know, something about like how earnest he was in his words there. Really almost frantic in a sense, and like the overlapping of the lines at times too was really nice. I liked the energy riding on the rhythm as opposed to the melody, which is a technique with minimal harmony and production some people like to do. It's not, I don't think, the preferred thing tonally, but it can work a lot of the time. And the intensity was almost immediate on this track. Really hard to detach from the rhythm. It kind of like almost forces you in a sense to focus. And I think so far probably one of the most direct shock points. I think it was trying to like leave you feeling a little tense there. Yeah, definitely did a good job of that. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites so far. I think I have a solid like 3 that are like at the top for me right now. Track 10.
The morning
separation, forced change, nothing spelled out. I feel like I understood the emotional implications of this track more than the literal meaning, in a sense. Like kind of sleepy and unsettling overall mood I got. Drifting, stayed after an emotional shock from like the last track, and like stability almost. That repeated rhythmic cycle felt off center here. The harmonies are staying limited, and the structure felt almost dreamlike. Though there are aspects of other earlier songs that I definitely felt present here. Soft drums, the electric piano was really cool. Those quiet guitar touches were nice, and overall lopsided rhythm, to be honest. But once again, like a circular pattern sonically, and I liked how the singing felt like almost distant in a sense, like that resigned tone and almost like muted delivery. It was yeah, that was probably one of my like favorite aspects of that song actually, was the vocals. Motion picture soundtrack, track 13. Oh, sorry, track 10. 13, what the hell?
Red wine and sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. Cheap sex and sad films help me get where I belong. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. Maybe. Stop sending letters. Letters always get burned. It's not like the movies. The theater song, white lies. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. I will see you in the next
The harp. Okay, that felt like like the last song to me. We'll see what this untitled one sounds like, but the harmonic language was really straightforward, but a lot heavier here. He sounds so worn out. No drama really at all in the delivery. Really, like not even like a struggle really, like more like a finality of like acceptance. That's I don't know. That's how his speech sounded, and just how his like voice. It just sounds really tired and worn. Um, those themes of like escape, and the lines reading like someone stepping out of like the world, you know, pain expressed very plainly. Um, you feel the weight of it all, and it sits really heavy without raising like its voice like too much, and by it I mean like just the song. Really simple chord movements here, slow pace. Um, the organ tones were very distinct, and like the harp, especially towards the end, with the quiet ambient noise, was really nice. Um, the mix felt really exposed and thin, and then near the end, like those hazy pads entering, uh, also helped. Were really like it definitely complemented it really well. But yeah, this felt like a closing statement to me, um, and a sense of like return or like finality, as opposed to the circular motion that a lot of these tracks have been having in terms of like harmonic uh, patterns and shifts, things of that nature. Track 11, Untitled. It's like 53 seconds. No lyrics. Okay, ambient noise. That's kind of cool because like the album's like over, so there's like nothing like remaining really. Uh, so it's kind of just like I guess like the final erasure of everything. There's like no message, no lyrics, no structure. It's just ambient noise. Um, okay, nice. Overall, really like this one. Um, I liked how there was a very clear, in my opinion at least, a very clear like ambient, experimental, gritty, like background, like identity to this album sonically, and you could see that in a lot of the tracks. Like, it was just a very strong characteristic aspect sonically of the whole thing, and I really appreciate that because it just I don't know, it gave like a really strong identity to the album. Even though there's some stuff that's very starkly contrasting, very different from each other. Overall, I definitely got that, and the overall message and like I guess the story, but I guess just the like journey that like it had me on. Uh, the song was really interesting, and a very cool way to end it as well. I like how the way it started was very different from a lot of albums I've like ever really listened to. So that's another thing that made this just so different, and so unique. So I really appreciate that. I definitely want to check out In Rainbows now, honestly, because they've just been such an interesting group to listen to, and all of this stuff's just been very wild. I'm not familiar with anything on here at all, so this was a really fun listen. Right now, I'm leaning towards like I think track 6 through 8. Where that's like my favorite run on here. Morning Bell I really like too though. I really liked the vocals on that one. But I think track 6 through 8. I think those are really my favorite tracks on here. Um, I gotta give this thing another listen like right now, honestly. I really like this one. Um, look out for what other ones will you guys get this week? Pearl Jam, Creed probably, and then Linkin Park. I think those will be like the other ones coming after this one. I think I'll try to probably do another one today. We'll see, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Patreon should be out by now, by the time that this is recording, and I'll probably put that in the description. So any videos that I upload that YouTube doesn't clear for copyright or whatever, it'll be on there for free. You will not have to pay any subscription or anything to watch my videos on there. So that'll be the other page that I'll have any of like the archive stuff. And I'll probably have like concert viewings and stuff on there too as well, just in case YouTube's weird with that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.